my YouTube journey, how the story started, the mistakes I made, and how I've been able to move along. You're gonna learn everything in this new video. Hello wondrous people, how you doing? Good to see you again. Today's video is in continuation of my previous video where I celebrated my 1 year on YouTube creating content and my monetization story. Guys, today I want to share some of the mistakes I made while I started YouTubing, and I wanted to learn from it so that you won't make that mistakes. If you're about starting a channel or if you've just started, so before you go deep in it, I think you should learn from my mistakes, learn 1 or 2 things like to make your journey smooth. Starting YouTube for me didn't come on a platter of gold because there were some things I didn't put into consideration. There were lots of things I should have learned before I started, but because of the excitement of just want to create content, I just jumped into it, and it made me to learn in a hard way. It made me to go through a lot of hurdles that I shouldn't have even gone through at all. But it's okay, we are good to go, that we learn by the day. Guys, when I started YouTubing, I didn't know about thumbnail. I didn't even have any clue of how I'm going to edit my video. I just know that I want to create content. I don't know how other people do theirs. I know they put out content. I didn't think of it that, okay, it could be that they made some mistake while they are trying to say something. They meant A and they say B and they have to do it again or cut it out. I didn't know. I didn't have any foresight or any clue. I didn't take advice from anybody to say, how are you going to do it? How do you do this? I just know that I needed to create a content. And I struggle with that because after making a video, I realized I've made a lot of mistakes. How will I correct it? I try. On many occasions, I will sit down to vlog it again and I realize I still make other mistakes. Then I'm still back to the main issue, which is how to edit my video, how to cut out my mistakes, how to, things like that. So I struggle with that, and it took me time before I discovered that there were some apps you can use to edit your video, and that there are lots of effects, graphics that you have to include in your b-rolls. I don't know anything about b-rolls. I don't know anything about using some features in the video. So I really struggle with that, and because of that I wasn't getting views because my video was not appealing to anybody. It's not really attractive like the one I used to see. So I struggle with that. So if you want to start YouTubing, please find out about some apps you need to use, play with them, be ensure that you know how to edit to some extent. Even if you're going to give it out to somebody, please, you have to work on that. Okay, another mistake I made was that I didn't know about setting the lighting, the ambience for your video, like the background, because your background must be exciting, it must be inviting, it must be attractive, it must be catchy. I just know that I want to create content. I didn't know anything about this, so I really struggled a lot. So whenever I make a video and I realize my phone is not bright enough, it's not catchy like the ones I see on YouTube, I'm like, how do they do this? And there was nobody to talk to. I do not have anybody that can talk, that is a YouTuber that is close to me, that can talk to. So I really struggled, and that was a mistake because I didn't plan before going into it. So that really took me a lot of time and wasted my time and made me to really be disturbed regarding this. Another mistake that I made was that I didn't know anything about creating niche. I didn't know that if you want to go into content creation, you must have a particular area you want to focus. You must have a particular thing you want your audience or you want people to know you for. I didn't know about that. So I just know, people are talking about healthcare. People are talking about marriage. People are talking about parenting. People are talking about vlogging, lifestyle, daily life. I want to do all these things. These are also part of my life. I know about healthcare because that's where I work. I'm married. Yes, I can talk about my daily activities. I thought I could put everything together. When you do that, you're going to confuse your audience if you have any, because they don't know which one to take you for. For instance, some people like anything regarding job, career, because they want information. Some people want anything about daily life, just want gossip. They want to see things happening in your own life. If you don't give them that, they won't come to your channel. And some want something on marriage, counseling, parenting, and all that. So you can't do everything together because you're going to confuse them, because they don't know what they're going to expect on your channel when they come the next day. So because of that, I struggled, because I started with my immigration story, how I came to the UK, things like that. Then I moved to healthcare. Then I moved to, I was doing lifestyle, talking about, look at me going to the this and I juggle everything together, and I realized I wasn't getting views. If I create a content today, I was getting some views. Tomorrow, another topic. I'm like, where are they? They watch this. Why are they not here today? Things like that. So I didn't know that I needed to pitch my tent on a particular topic, on a particular area. I struggled on that as well, because that didn't make me to be known and things like that, which is not good for your channel. If you want to do YouTubing, if you want to go into any content creation, you must be known for one thing. Yes, you can decide to change your niche later on, but when you are starting, let people know, oh, you're talking about this, and you are on that this, so that whenever they want to come to your channel, they know that what you're going to say today is going to be in continuation of last week or today's or yesterday's video or topic, something relatable. Okay, if you are doing health, give us content about health, and things attached to it. When you're talking about your vlog, daily lifestyle, tell us everything happening in your life, take us to the market, take us shopping, tell us things happening in your family, and that. If you're talking about career, tell us about job opportunities, how we can just know you doing job opportunities today, coming to marry tomorrow. That affected my channel because I didn't know and I didn't get advice, so I didn't know anybody. And another thing is that most content creators are kind of like selfish, if I use that word. They don't want to let you into their own secret. I don't know. I think it's this. I believe it's just inferiority complex. You feel if you tell them about how they can do it, they might get to be known more than you. And I'm like, no, if you do your thing, you have your own style. People follow you for your own style, so you can't imbibe another person's style into your own style, into your own thing like that. So most people I reach out to someone, they were not helping. They don't even want to talk. They won't even reply messages. So I made that mistake because I should have maybe done some study, done some research, and contacted some people before I started the YouTubing, so that their response will either encourage me to go into it or discourage me, or for me to make up my mind if I want to do it, regardless of if they supported me or not. So I made a mistake on that. Another mistake that I made was that I didn't do any training or courses. I didn't read any materials regarding YouTubing. I didn't follow any content creator that was talking about how to create content. Do it this way, do it this way. You don't need to be this, don't need to be that. I didn't do that because I didn't know. All my excitement was just creating content. I don't know how to go about it. Now I know why back in my country, especially in the Igbo environment, if they want to go into one kind of business, they go learn it. They like if they want to do a trade, they learn about the trade before they start that business. I think the essence is for them to know the in and out of that trade, so that when they are now starting theirs, they are knowledgeable. They won't be cheated. People won't tell them A when it is B and thereabouts. I didn't do that, and that also affected my channel growth because it got to a point I was confused myself about what do I want to do and all that stuff. Another mistake that I made was that just still part of the fact that I didn't make my research. I didn't know about any gadget to buy, if I need to buy a tripod, if I need to buy the lighting, if I need any stand, if I need this all kind of shades of light to bring brightness to the room, if I need to, I didn't know that. I just know, okay, I think my house is not that bad. It's still beautiful enough to create content. I've got clothes to put on. My English is still a bit okay. I think I can communicate. And that was how I jumped into it. I don't have a microphone. I don't know about music, that oh, this is the kind of music you can play. There's something that's copyrighted. Oh my goodness. That affected me because I was getting a lot of copyright strike. I was getting a lot of warnings. You know, you're not following YouTube guidelines. And I got so frustrated at one point because it's as if this wouldn't lead me anywhere. You know, that's about it. And another mistake was I wasn't engaging my audience. I wasn't using my community section to ask questions. Oh, my last video, how did you see it? Nobody was commenting. I wasn't telling them anything, so they were not engaging, and that got me frustrated and I was unhappy. I was always thinking about this. And it's really weighed me down. I made that mistake. And another mistake I made was that I didn't calm myself down. I didn't think that now YouTubing is just part of what you want to do. It's not the main thing, and you don't need to create content every day. You don't need to be on their faces every in and out, every day of the week. You can just do once a week or twice a week. I just think that I can make content. I need to put out content every day, and it was affecting my life because I couldn't do any other thing. I was not concentrating. I was not giving attention to some things, all because I want to be in the public domain. That affected supported me. So the essence of this video is that if you want to go into content creation, learn about it, ask questions, try to reach out to YouTubers. There's no how you will reach out to like 10 or 20 of them and there won't be one that will respond. If they're not going to respond, you can also, if they are doing the kind of like training, pay for it so they can have full knowledge so that you are well equipped for the journey ahead. Okay, then to my editing. After I've struggled for a long time and I realized I wasn't doing editing well, I have lots of apps. I couldn't edit my video and I didn't have the time because I'm schooling, I'm working, I've got family, and I realized I couldn't do it. I have to get an editor. Yes, I have an editor that edits my videos for me just to give me time to create, and it's been so wonderful. It gives me idea of how to go about it, how to do this and that, and that is why you see that my videos are looking so bright, attractive. Many people tell me, "Oh, Tobi, your video is really, really looking good. Do you edit yourself?" I don't edit. I've got an editor. His details will be on this video as well, so that if you want to reach out to him or if you want to contact him to get in touch with him, you can do that as well. He is fantastic and he will do a good job for you. Okay, then lastly, the mistake I made again was that I didn't know that I need to post my videos or advertise it on social media handles. I've got Facebook, I've got TikTok, I've got Snapchat, I've got IG, I've got Twitter account. I wasn't using it to promote my channel because the way I started, just like what I've said, that I didn't have enough knowledge of what I was going into. I just jumped into it and I really, really struggled. But it is all good now. I'm still learning, and I've learned a lot of things and I've improved. And I know that yes, this is what I'm made for. Okay, the essence of this video is not to discourage you if you want to go into content creation, but do it right. Ask questions before you start. Be ready for any mental discomfort it's going to give you, because there will be some time you don't want to do it because of the engagement, because it's not encouraging, and there will be some time you want to come back, you want to do it again. Okay, so this is me telling you about my mistakes I made while going into content creation, and I'll tell you in my next video how I've been able to overcome my mistakes and what it is right now. I remain Tobi-Oba Wilson. Please like and share my page, comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. You take care and bye bye.